Well, that particular bill came to Senate about giving and churches. It didn't go far. And after Senate debates it, then it has gone to the National Assembly before it goes to the President for assent.
Okay.
But Sam, one thing is very clear. You know, you see, we are told not to judge because judgment belongs to God. Mm-hmm. But one thing for sure is God does not accept stolen sacrifices. And that was the case of Cain. You know, there are sacrifices God does not accept. And in fact, what you do with stolen sacrifices and bravado sacrifices, you get curses. There is no way God will bless you for trying to chastise them before him. God needs humility and clear. You know, if you have to do a thing like this as a president, you must say this is, yes, he has said it is his money, which I believe is a lie, because we know all his businesses. It's another lie told before God.
What do you doubt? I mean, he's a man of means.
We know his salary is a public, and we know you can estimate all the businesses the president have. He goes to.
What's your estimate?
And how do you first of all almost in every weekend? Yeah. There are promises running to 100 million every weekend. And
personal or for the nation?
Well, this time it was clear that it is personal. And then we go to Magarini, and the former member of parliament reminds the president, you see this church conducting service here? 2 years ago you came here. In fact, you promised several things. None of them you have ever done. And now he's reminded 2.5 million shillings you promised. So he comes up again and says, now I am going to give 3. And in fact, that other church, even another church which has not made a request, where my speaker's father was baptized, he said, even that church, I'm going to give 1 million shillings. And then who follows up? Up to the next day, you meet in public. Most probably this church, which has been given stolen land belonging to the army, which has been attached to. Yeah, it's a stolen land. It means if I am the president and I give a land I know very well is controversial, I allocate it to the church, I know it belongs to the army for the purposes of government, I am stealing for the church. And then, of course, somebody else is going to challenge it in court or in politics. It's going to be a debate. And then you also make a promise of 20 million. Suppose now another 2 years go, and the president goes back to the church or in the vicinity and is reminded you promised 20 million here. Where is it? So I think these promises should be realistic. Okay. In fact, you should not promise, just donate. President Kibaki never promised anything. He just did things. Okay. And I think that's the best template Kenyans have for a president.